I'm up to something. All right, yo. What's up? It's your boy, Detro. It's been a long time. It's been a couple weeks. Been swamped with schoolwork, a whole bunch of stuff working. So I haven't really been doing much. Honestly, I really haven't been, but it's good to be back. And today, 2K21 is releasing a lot of their ratings slash player screenshot reveals type of thing for a lot of next gen. So we're getting a lot of news, a lot of next gen stuff going on, and I'm just gonna see how the guys look, how the ratings are looking, because I got some things to say about it. So let's start off. First and foremost, of course, we got the King, four-time NBA champion. I'm wearing the jersey because I'm not a Clippers fan. I don't know what you're talking about. LeBron James. So first things first, the jerseys look a little funky to me. Maybe it's just what it is. It seems like this confuses me a little bit, just because one, LeBron should be a 99 at least once. I'm pretty sure he was once. I don't really remember if he was or not, but he should be a 99 at some point. Um, with this though, it doesn't look next gen. His face doesn't really look like they've like scanned it all the way. I'm looking, if it's LeBron, same way you look at Curry, and later on you'll see Harden, just a super hyper realistic, face scan, because that's next gen. You obviously want that for next gen, but this doesn't really look that next gen to me, to be honest. I mean, they got the stretch marks on the arms. It looks like they kind of built up his body a little bit. Looks like they scanned his body, but facially it doesn't look that crazy. The hair doesn't look great. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't look that crazy to me. I don't know. I feel like someone as important as LeBron, you need a scan for him. You need a scan. It's LeBron, but I don't know. I don't know. I just saw in the comments here that Heat Braun is a 99, so there was a 99 at some point, and I figured that was probably it. That was probably the best version of Braun. But yes, okay, 98 overall, I think is, I guess, fair. Should be a 99, but regardless, you're splitting hairs. The body looks good. The jerseys look a little funky, but they don't look bad in the other one, so I don't know. And I hope there's another scan for LeBron, but this doesn't look that crazy. Okay, next up, Jimmy Butler. They clearly did not scan Jimmy Butler at all. I hope they didn't, because 93 is a little high for him. 91, 92 is probably preferable, but 93, whatever. It really don't matter. So that's okay. The jerseys look fire here. They look dope. It looks like they probably scanned Jimmy's body again. I think with the next gen, you're gonna see a lot of scanning to make people's bodies look more realistic. But I don't know. Jimmy doesn't really look that next gen to me. They probably haven't had him in for a scan. They probably haven't had LeBron in for a scan. So this could be different. But at the same time, why would you even release it? Like, it doesn't look new. It really doesn't look new. But I think there's a pattern with what 2K was doing. They announced a lot of big name guys that have their ratings and have their screenshots, but I don't think they've had them in for a scan yet. So I would say LeBron, Jimmy, and next up is Jamal Murray. That is current gen. That's got to be current gen, because I know it's not next gen. That can't be. That looks the exact same as current gen. Even just down to the features, that looks like a 2K20 screenshot, 2K21, 2K19, 2K18. It's the same thing, like, it don't really, I don't know. 87 is okay. I'd probably give them 88, 89. But yeah, they really didn't, I don't think they had him in for a scan either. So yes, you can see a pattern with these three guys. Don't really look like they've been scanned. Maybe LeBron was. I don't know. Maybe. But then we have a first next gen look at Giannis. At least I hope that's next gen. It looks cool. Looks cool. 97 is okay. It's fair. 2-time MVP. It's about fair. I think Giannis looks okay there. Next up is Luka. They've been hyping up Luka a lot. I think that's the next gen. I think that looks great. I think the body even looks like you can see definition in spots and differences in spots that they didn't have before, where the bodies just look kind of neutral. This looks pretty good. 94 for Luka. Okay. I mean, he averaged like damn near a triple double, so you kind of gotta respect that. I think the facial the facial scan, like everything looks good with Luka. So I like that. Here we go. Once again, we got Gobert and Donovan Mitchell. Pretty much the same thing. Mitchell went up 1 overall. Gobert should be a little lower. He's great defensively, but he sucks offensively. It's hard to make a good scan of Rudy Gobert. He's just ugly in general. In Donovan Mitchell, that scan looks pretty good. I actually like that scan for Donovan Mitchell. They should fix the beard hair because that looks drawn on, and I don't. It's me with a Velcro beard, but that doesn't look great. Other than that, the body scans for both of them look great. So next gen does look good. It does look good, and this is a really good looking Devin Booker. Like I know they had time for him to come in and scan. I would give him a 90 overall. 88's low-key disrespectful. Low-key disrespectful, but, you know, this book looks great. The texture on the jerseys, you can tell, look brand new. They added more layers to it. I think that's great, and with more space and optimization, they're allowed to do that. I think Booker looks great here. You can see they got a new face scan. They upgraded his hair, gave him a beard. Again, the beards look like shit. But other than that's great, and Booker can't be an 88. He needs to be a 90. Okay, this one I wanted to talk about. Kemba looks kind of the same facially, except they redid a face scan, and it does look better for him. Jaylen Brown, that looks the same as 2K20, so I don't know. I don't know. But 86 for Kemba. 86 for Kemba is a little harsh to me. I think he's still 87, 88 because he's still Kemba and he can still ball. He did have a bad playoff run. I will say that. The lighting on a lot of these players, and especially on their skin tones, really makes them pop. Jaylen Brown, that looks great. With Kemba, that looks great. Players with darker skin tones, the light is going to hit them better. 90 overall for Tatum. They gave him a new face scan. They gave him, well, I don't know if it's a new face scan, but they gave him a beard. And I think that looks good. That does look good. It's, you know, Tatum's kind of hard to mess up, but 90 overall for Tatum, and a lot of people are saying that Booker should be ahead of him, and people are saying that Booker is better than Tatum. No, not at all. Not even close. But yeah, Tatum at a 90. Here's Trae Young. I don't know. He looks kind of funky to me. He don't really look real. He looks a little strange. Like that doesn't look like Trae Young. I know they gave him a new face scan, new hair, but that doesn't look like him at all. The jersey is clipping right here, if you can see. It's actually clipped, so that doesn't look good. The new Hawks jerseys they look cool. I mean, it's old school, nothing really special about it, but they need to make Trae Young a lot uglier because he's much uglier. And 88 is about right for him. He shouldn't be a 90. Because that team can't win. This Harden face scan is like one of the best ones I've seen. So they upgraded his hair. He doesn't have the mohawk anymore. He's kind of got the like braids. And you can I don't know if I could really zoom in here. So you could see pretty much just the attention to the body types. You could see the goosebumps on his arm. The texture on the jerseys look great. And if you look real close, you could see his beard hair is sticking out in certain spots. That looks sick. Like, this Harden is, like, one of the best scans I've seen for Next Gen in a while. So I got to give them credit. I really like this Harden. 96, yeah, that's fine. 96 is cool. It's high. They gave KD a 95. That looks good. That's a good-looking KD. I think they could probably do more with it, but they've scanned his body. That Kyrie looks good. So yeah, like I said, the light's gonna hit the darker skin guys a little different, so that kind of makes them pop more. But yeah, this looks good. Kyrie at a 90 is okay. KD at a 95. I don't know why you have KD slip 2 overalls, even though he hasn't played in the year. Like, KD's a 97. KD is obviously the second best player in the league when he's healthy, and there's no evidence to show otherwise. And then Curry's a 95, and he's not a 96, but Curry's probably the best-looking next-gen model that I've seen so far. Clay looks okay. I think they probably could have worked on Clay a little bit more, but that Steph looks golden. If you've seen the trailer and the video, that's incredible. That's an incredible-looking model. So shout out to 2K on that. Paul George over here, he talks about his rating. He's an 88.
Still top 20.
Yeah. We're not talking about Paul George today. And yeah, all right. So we only got 2 left. This is Zion. We gave him an 86. You can see the stretch marks and the attention to detail on him specifically, because obviously he's Zion, and 2K is going to try to market him to the moon. But 86, they didn't jump his overall too much, so it's fair enough. Someone said over here, Ja better be higher. They'll probably put Ja at an 86 too. But this Zion looks great. You know, it's going to continue to look great. I've seen it in other parts of the game. And it's different when you obviously only have one screenshot compared to entire trailers dedicated to Zion's face. So, you know, there's not as much that goes into that. But Zion looks great here, 86. That's fair enough. And then the last one that they have shared, 95 overall Dame. So Dame's the same overall as KD and Curry, which is interesting. I love Dame. So I'm good. I'm good with the Dame love. They really did a good job on his model too. He got a brand new skin. You could see the scans on the bodies are the things that's really selling it for me, because that makes it makes him look way more realistic. You know, not just the face, but the bodies have looked kind of funny for years now. I mean, they get the tattoos right, but not the textures and the same muscle patterns. Like they don't get that right. So it is good to see more attention paid to that. 95 overall, and that's pretty much it for the 2K news today. So I think as they continue to release stuff, it's going to continue to look pretty good. I'm actually kind of excited. I'm not going to get it this year because I'm a little worried about how much they've revealed in just a short little snippet of time leading up to a game that's coming out in 3 weeks. So that doesn't really help you much. And there's been a lot of games where that's gone the wrong way, and it kind of shows that you're not necessarily prepared. So I think this is kind of, with COVID, it makes everything harder. So obviously they get a break on that. But they have had a while to really work on this game. I don't think the gameplay is going to be that much different. But, you know, so far the game and the rating, it looks good. Ratings are okay in some parts and worse in others. But, yeah, that's going to do it. So let me know how you feel about it. Like, subscribe. You know the whole bit. And I'll see y'all next time.